Of my edge open, sorry. So welcome back to wait, let me get my mic here. Hello and welcome back to EXA what welcome back to SMAL F1 League. in Tier 2 tonight in Japan. With me as a commentator tonight, Snox. Normally you would see me in Tier 1 driving for Mercedes next season for Haas, but tonight I'm your commentator. So just give me a little feedback if the volume is alright from me and from the game. And yeah, then we can start. So is off. So all right. So let me get my mic bit up, and then we should be starting. Yeah, I need to get my Steam up also ready. And we have rain tonight here in Japan in qualifying. And first driver to go out now is, I believe, SJ. Yeah, SJ. Some of you who might wonder why SJ is in Tier 2 driving. Okay, no, it was Mika who was going out. For those who ask why SJ in here. So yeah. For those who might wonder why SJ is also driving in Tier 2 and not only in Tier 1, SJ has demoted herself from Tier 2 also down to from Tier 1 down to Tier 2 because she's now driving on controller and wheel. So Tier 2 wheel, Tier 1 she's driving on controller. Those who might have no idea why it is like that. And I hope I have the driver numbers ready. We'll just wait until everyone has set a lap time. So the first one would be, I believe, Mika right now with track limit nearly turn 1, no. So we will ride alongside with Mika now. And I have forgot to put up my sim up table where I have my stats from all the lap times and everything, but I can really say that is track limits for Mika there. With a pretty good run, I believe, for you one for qualifying. We are having a short qualifying session, and after the short qualifying session, we have the race directly. So let's just hope that the race is in the dries. And we have 2 Jacks. How is that? We have Jack in an Alfa Romeo, in the Aston Martin, and we have Jack in a Haas. Who's a Haas? Don't tell me it's Bartek. It's Bartek. It's Bartek again. Uh, let's just not worry about it. TJ now with the right now fastest lap, 1 49.633. But next one to cross the line will be the Aston Martin from Jack, I believe, who was, I believe, on an outlap. The Outcast goes fastest, and Bartek now goes fastest with a 1:37.099. So that's a good time for the Haas driver. And TJ currently on an outlap now in a Mercedes. Last race TJ was driving for Alpine, now got dropped from SJ off the seat. Now driving in a Mercedes, and Sander now driving on his first flying lap. I believe it's his first flying... No, it's not his first flying lap, because he's second, but let's just join him for a bit. Because I don't know if he's right now on a fast lap or not. We see here Red Bull cooking, yeah. Pretty much cooking right now. 7th and 8th. So pretty much cooking right now. So yeah. Let's go through the rest of the field. TJ on an outlap. Ethan on an outlap. Ethan right now has 4 race win streak, I believe it was. I'll just check again. Yeah, Ethan with a 4 race win streak. And the top 2 are separated by 6 points. So it's going to be an interesting race now, as Luca goes quickest with 1:36.2. And Alfie also on an outlap, so let's just wish the Red Bulls the best. And also TJ currently on a flying lap with the Aston Martin in front, but the Aston Martin has a big enough gap to the Mercedes to not need to make way. And the first sector is a 35.1. Purple sector could be also personal for purple sector, so I don't trust it so much at the moment. As TJ goes through down 12 into Spoon Corner. I don't actually remember the name of the corner. I just remember Degnar 1 and 2. I believe it's 2. Anyway, I just remember Degnar and the S's. I don't know any other corners. Now through... Oh yeah, and 130R, of course. Purple second sector for TJ now, as he drives through the chicane and now onto the final corner. What lap time will it be? Will it be enough for pole position? It is! For the time being, enough for pole position. And Luca goes quickest with a 1:35.7. I just wanted to congratulate Luca, TJ, and then Luca goes quickest. I mean, it's quick Luca, so who can judge him? SJ now on an outlap into the hairpin. I don't know what the first sector was, but I believe it was a good one. Now through the Spoon Corners. Now through the second sector, 1:19.5, not quicker. Question is now in the final sector, will SJ make up time? Now through the final corner, turn 18, and now over the line it will be P9 for the Alpine driver with a 1:37.6, I believe it was. No, game. Mika, and we have DRS enabled. Yeah, okay, rain stopped, but I don't believe that. The track is near dry enough for DRS enabled now. Mika and TJ go into the pits, nearly recreating Vettel and Hamilton 2010 in China, going into the pits side by side. As SJ with a purple first sector 1 second faster than the previous time is currently on a good lap, as it looks like. Now sector 2 and sector 3 just need to stick in. Out of turn 14 now. What is the middle sector gonna say? Going to say still 1.5 seconds faster. Well, not the fastest second sector. Now through the chicane and into turn 18 now, and abandoning the lap because why not? Thanks, SJ. Ethan on an outlap, Bartek on an outlap. I believe Bartek on an outlap, if not even on a fast lap right now. Yeah, Bartek is on a fast lap and he's 2.1 seconds faster, and he crosses the line now with a 1:34.669, getting the top spot on the board by 1.111 seconds, I believe it looks like from my tiny view. Yeah. Design now on an outlap. DJ on an outlap. Mika on an outlap. Yeah. So who would be the first one to cross the line and start the lap? It would be Ethan at the moment. Near 130R. And the track is drying up. Yeah, as we can see, Ethan already on the soft compound. So could be a good run and may even be faster than the one from Bartek if it's not too slippery still. As Ethan now goes on to the on his fast lap. Oh damn it! 5 minutes to go. First sector yellow, but that doesn't mind Ethan as he's already in the S's. Turn 5, 6 and 7. And what does the first sector say? Now first sector is a 33.8, purple sector, obviously now on the soft compound, so obviously it's faster. As Ethan is now crossing the line for sector 2. Why is Alfie supposed to read his Twitch chat, and why do you write it into the stream chat? Ethan now crosses the line with a 1:32.623 as he now goes quickest overall. Quick now on an outlap. Next one to cross the line will be TJ. Will TJ be faster than Ethan was? TJ now crossing the line 1:32.9. No, he didn't go faster. Mika goes into the pits. Outcast, purple sector 1. Purple sector 1 for Outcast. As he now goes into the spoon corners. Accelerating out of turn 13. Now into 130R. Second sector was, I believe, now 3 seconds slower, or not? Anyway, now through the final corner, and it's going to be a 1:32.2. Okay, then I was wrong with my 3 seconds, but good time from Outcast. Having him the top spot at the moment with nearly 3 minutes to go and nearly sliding off the track on the exit of turn 2. SJ on the fast lap, sorry. Jack also on the fast lap. And Jack's first sector is faster sector apparently right now. SJ's second sector will be even faster, maybe? Yeah, second sector is faster than everyone else at the moment. SJ currently on a flying lap. Jack now with a 1:31.548. Going fastest overall. Now SJ crossing the line, and it's going to be a 1:32.057. As the line just slides across the track. Sorry that I was muted there, but the line sliding across the track. I don't know, trying to do Spinella. Okay, no, he didn't try. He was doing a Spinella, and also in there is nearly just killing everyone's attempt for fastest lap now. So Quick on an outlap, Bartek on an outlap, TJ on an outlap, Design in the pits again, Ethan on an outlap, and Outcast currently 7/10 faster than his previous time. Jack with another improvement, 1:30.6. Currently fastest overall back again. As we have a yellow in sector 2. McLaren is standing there. I believe he's just letting drivers through. Our next one to cross the line will be Harry. And qualifying is over. Oh, let's just wait to see who is still on a flying lap, as Mika goes fastest with a 1:30.3110, 310. Yeah, of course we go 4 digits behind. And who is yet to cross the line? Ethan currently 1.7 seconds faster than everyone as himself. What will he cook right now? What is he going to do now? Is he going to beat Mika's time? Who's also currently on a fast lap. Bartek is currently on a flying lap and has the purple middle sector. So let's just look what Bartek can do now, as he now will cross the line, and it's going to be a 1:27.8 fastest lap overall, 3 seconds faster than Alfie was. 3 seconds faster than the time from Alfie before. Quick now crossing the line, 1:38.2. And I was not able to see the last time, but Quick P2, Bartek P1. Good qualifying. So as we have the quali results now, Bartek starting on pole position with Quick behind him and Ethan in P3. Alfie in P4, Xander P5, Mika P6, Jack P7, Mokro P8, SJ P9, Outcast P10, Design P11, and TJ in P12. We'll be back shortly. In front. As we'll do this. Sorry, I was I was muted. Sorry. I apologize. I forgot to unmute myself. I was commentating, but I forgot to unmute myself. All right. So, Alfie already serving his drive-through penalty. Jack in P2 overtook Bartek going through turn 1, I believe, and I can tell you the tires at the moment. We have Quick on the mediums, as well as Bartek, SJ, Outcast, Ethan, and Alfie. The rest is on soft, apart from TJ, who is on the hard compounded tires, and we have a virtual safety car. We have a VSC because Xander doesn't have a front wing anymore. Xander lost his front wing. I don't know where, but he lost his front wing. As we go back under racing now, VSC is gone, and Xander without a front wing will need to limp back into the pits now. Because as we have a fight in front, Jack up into P1 in 130R. Now took the lead off the Japanese Grand Prix. DRS now enabled. Of course, in F1 24 we will see that already after the first lap, so to get a bit more excitement out of it. But Xander now in the pits. I mean, you can't blame him. And I believe it's Harry, this one. I mean, in my transcript it still says Harry for this one, so I believe I will call him Harry for the rest of the race. I'm sorry if it's not him, but that's all the information I have. So he is Harry now. Yeah, Harry now going for all about the overtake into turn 11 into the higher pin now with nearly going into the inside for turn 12 against Outcast. But Outcast stays in front as Ethan overtakes the Aston Martin, and the Aston Martin of Harry still on the inside on the exit of turn 14 and nearly going back into P9, but Harry just staying behind him now, going into 130R. And Ethan trying the overtake against the Alfa Romeo, and he does go past into the chicane as the Alfa Romeo rejoins pretty dangerously from my perspective, but nothing for me to judge. TJ now with the fastest lap, 131.9, and Harry regaining his P9, but Outcast fighting on the inside, pushing the Aston Martin bit off track. And yeah, the Aston Martin back in P10, but look at TJ going against SJ, overtaking SJ in turn 6. We saw that this year in the real life Japanese Grand Prix with a lot of drivers overtaking there. And now we see it as well in SMAL. DJ in P4, Bartek, Quick and Jack still fighting for the lead of the race. And Xander at the back, unfortunately driving his own race, same as Alfie. And Outcast now overtaking SJ on the way to 130R. And SJ is still on the inside for 130R. Outcast getting a bit off track as he keeps into the grass for turn 16. And that doesn't make it easy for him on the exit of the chicane. And SJ now into the pits. Bit of an early stop. We have 27 laps and we are only now in lap 5, so bit of an early stop. As Bartek yet still under pressure from Jack, now under pressure from Bartek. That's the way around. Quick regain the lead. And we have a car at the back just completely going into the wall. It looked like it was the Alpine of Mika. Yeah, it was the Alpine of Mika going into the wall on the exit of turn 10. Just going straight like a Sergeant did in the race. But what happened there? So we are now on the safety car conditions, and the question is, who is going to pit now? We'll look at Luca, who is staying out, and Jack is going in for his stop for the undercut against Quick and Bartek. The line speeding in the pit lane. So we have Outcast, Body, and Ethan currently in the pits. We also had Aston Martin in the pits, I believe. Yeah, Harry. And now also Jack in the pits. So 4 drivers in the pits. Body on the soft, Ethan and Harry on the hards, and Alfie on the mediums. No, wait. Jack on the softs, Body and Ethan on the hards, Harry on the mediums, and Alfie on the hards. So that's what. Oh, controller disconnect. Sorry, Mika, sorry. Honestly, to be honest, I don't want to judge it, but it looked like SJ is going into the pits, coming out of the pits, and you drive into the wall. Looked like a bit of a crash gate. But, oh man. Controller disconnection is the worst. I never experienced it before, but it's the worst. Wait, I have a better explanation of how it looked. 2020 Monza Grand Prix with Leclerc going into the wall, and you just see the angle going there, and then Leclerc just going into the barrier. Would be the best explanation to look at the incident or controller disconnection. Yeah, nothing to joke about. Yes, so yeah, what can we talk about? The recent news of real life Formula 1. Hulkenberg going to Sauber for next season. I mean, next season Alpha will be Alpha, yeah, would be Alfa Romeo at the current state of the game. Sauber will be called Sauber next season only. So no cake, no steak, maybe barbecue. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, and unfortunately not this season, because then we would have seen the Green Hulk. Yeah, we see the white, red, and black Hulk. As we have now safety car in this lap, Luca will set the pace for the restart, as he is the leading driver, and I wonder when he will go on to throttle, as we'll drive on board with him on the rear cam. And he does go now on the exit of turn 18 and caught Bartek a bit napping there on the restart. And Jack also already trying to make a move on the inside of Outcast, and now on the inside of Outcast, now outside of Outcast for turn 4. So was a good optimistic move from Jack, but now on the inside for turn 6, and he does go past with a bit of grass there. But now Jack up into P4 for for Aston Martin, as we have a big fight at the back there with Alfie, Xander and SJ. Xander breaking a bit much for Degner 1. Nearly SJ going into the back of him, and we saw a bit of carbon fiber flying around. I believe it was from Harry, who lost the side plate to design. And also Alfie nearly going into the back of Harry there. As the Aston Martin tries to get past the Ferrari, but the Red Bull goes past the Aston Martin now. As Alfie now goes into P8, maybe even P7 now, into 130R on the inside. We get past on the inside now for 130R. It's tied between those two, and the Ferrari goes off the track. And Harry goes through down the inside, nearly got up into P7 and just lost it on the braking, unfortunately. As Harry is now in the pits because of his front wing end plate. And we see Ferrari of design and the McLaren of Xander fighting, but also we see Alfie fighting against Outcast there in front for P6. Alfie now with a great line into Digna 1. Thought about it looked like he thought about overtake, but too dangerous going into Digna 1. Design going off track into Digna 2, and Alfie on the inside nearly going for the overtake. But if he would have gone for the overtake, he would have been Paris 2022. Just going on the inside. No, 2023 was it? Where he took out the Haas in a hairpin, and Alfie now going up into P6. Great race from him at the moment. As we look at Bartek, who is trying to get through on quick, but also now Ethan got through for P3 at the moment. So good stuff from Ethan. Jack now with the fastest lap on the soft compounded tires. And now DRS enabled. Ethan up into P2 now with the hard compound. He and Jack are the only one in the top 6 who have pitted. Ethan opted for the hards, Jack opted for the soft, so wonder which one will turn out the better. Obviously I would say the hards, but yeah, we can never know. Maybe there's another safety car. As the Mercedes of TJ just goes straight on the exit of turn 9. And Alfie is still trying to overtake the Alfa Romeo, and now got a better exit out of the hairpin of turn 11, as he is now alongside the Alfa Romeo, now back again, going into the spoon corner, and he is on the inside. Is he going for the overtake? Outcast off track, and Alfie now up into P6 with a clinical move. As Alfie overshot the corner a bit, going into turn 16 and still ahead of Outcast. Bit of off track for Ethan there on the exit of turn 12, of course, on the exit of turn 2. And yeah, as Ethan is under pressure right now from the Alfa Romeo, and Jack is out. Jack is out of the race. Jack is... where is he? Where is he? He's just gone. He's just gone. Where is he? Oh, sorry. Where is he? Honestly, where is he? What happened to Jack? As we have yet another safety car, so good play from Ethan. Currently on the hard compounded tires. Question, will he pit again for mediums? But Quick and Bartek, same as TJ, will eventually go in, same as Outcast, because they are on 10 lap old tires. As Ethan goes into the pits, Luca goes into the pits, Bartek, TJ and Alfie, everyone just goes into the pits. The group now apparently there, just having a chat there. So hello mate, how are you? Oh, and I'm back. As we now look at the tire situation right now, we have Ethan, DJ, Buddy, and Alfie on the medium compounded tires. So everyone else is on the hards. Everyone else on fresh hards, apart from Harry, who is on 2-lap old hard compounded tires, but he is also yet to finish sector 2. Now he finished sector 2. Hello, Jack. What happened, honestly? Now, just tell me, please, what happened? Also, Xander will be having a disadvantage at the restart because he has rear wing damage. Hmm. So as safety car is now in at the end of this lap. Oh yeah, that's unfortunate, Jack. You're spinning out. Oh, I didn't saw your car there. Where did you crash? On the left side or on the right side? Now, Luca on the restart now, on to the throttle. Bartek in P2, but already under pressure from TJ and Ethan. Going into turn 1, Ethan right behind, and Bartek looking at the move. But yet sticking around. Sticking behind. As we look at the back is looking clean. As a Ferrari who is disconnected or something. And we have a top 3 just in a millisecond nearly against each other. Ethan just backing up a bit. And Bartek looking at the move for against Luca, nearly maybe into the hairpin. Nah, was too far back, but at the back we see a overtake into the hairpin. It's Ethan, it's Alfie going for the overtake against the McLaren of Xander. So now look at Ethan, Bartek, and Luca giving it to each other like it's the final lap of the championship. To now go into 130R. And Bartek on the inside into 130R, and he is through before 130R. Ethan nearly going into the back of Alfa Romeo and trying to go around the outside of turn 18. Now on the inside of turn 18, no. Doesn't go through, but TJ behind also looking at the scraps and thinking, yeah, I'm faster than the Red Bull, I'm faster than Alfa Romeo right now. Can I go past? No, I can't go past because Alfa Romeo and the Red Bull are out. Ethan is out of the race, same as Harry and I believe SJ. SJ getting a 5-second time penalty, which is so unnecessary from the game. And we have another safety car situation now. There. Honestly, I don't get the game with the penalties, honestly. Also now this marks the end of the four race win streak for Ethan. And I wonder how many drivers will finish the race. If I even have enough drivers for the race afterwards for interviews. So now Then now talking as one of the biggest. Somehow he ended up in P2. So, pretty unfortunate for Harry and Ethan. Ethan was just a bystander there, as well as Harry. Everything else just happened around them. But we will have the safety car for another lap. And I really hope that we have enough drivers afterwards for an interview. So SJ now in the pits and is going out on what tires? Pit exit, and it's going to be Old Heart. Full lap Old Heart compounded tires. Great choice for the restart, already driven in and everything. As we say now, safety car in at the end of this lap. There's still a big conversation about the crash right now in the tier 2 chat about the incident, but nothing for us right now to wonder because Outcast is leading the restart and is now gone from Xander and Alfie. Xander is too far behind to try and make a move. And SJ is trying to keep it together. As well as TJ and Luca. As Alfie is on the inside of Xander and is now through against Xander before Dagna won, and Bartek behind also just wanted to get past the McLaren, as he does go past the McLaren on the exit of turn 9 or 10. I believe it was turn 9. On the exit of Dagna 2 and up into P3 now. What a Haas driver. Good race for him. Bartek taking a bit of grass there on the entry into turn 16, but Alfie already on the inside of Outcast, just saying hello, look at me, I'm a Red Bull, I'm past, I'm Max Verstappen there, nice to meet you, and he's in the league before turn 1. So, what the f... So, sorry. So, back in the race. As we have right now the timing screen, you see it already. I don't know why Jack now got the fastest lap. He is already DNF, I believe. Maybe his ghost set the fastest lap, I don't know. But right now we have Alfie in front with Outcast and Bartek battling it out. Bartek going into the back of the Alfa Romeo, much like Harris and Magnussen last year in Japan. Just with the roles switched, and the Alfa Romeo is not a Red Bull. Bartek now with much more speed going into 130R and is through, going back into P2. Bartek now, and Xander also on the inside now against the Alfa Romeo, trying to get past the Alfa Romeo for P3, just sticking behind, and now trying to make the overtake going into turn 1. Going into the slipstream of the Alfa Romeo, trying to go around the outside into turn 1, pushing the Alfa Romeo a bit on the inside and pushing himself off the track is now Xander doing, as the Ferrari got into P4 now. Quick right behind the McLaren of Xander, trying to get past him. Xander with a wide line through turn 6-7, as Luca was looking for the overtake going into turn 7, I believe, the long left-hander, and get still behind. Maybe trying the overtake into the hairpin, no, staying behind him. As Bartek is hunting down Alfie for P1. Just remember, Bartek started the race from pole, and we only have around 7 laps to go. As Bartek is on the inside of at the back of the Red Bull, and is now luckily in the ownership of the DRS down the main straight, as Outcast gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits, and we have a yellow flag at the back. I believe it was a Alfa Romeo there, as design is right behind the design is right in front of the Alfa Romeo, and Bartek got through on Alfie, which was not not unexpected with the DRS advantage from the Haas. And SJ driving behind, trying to keep it together. As TJ got off track there in the spoon corner, and Outcast now has the opportunity to get past and go into P6, but TJ is yet still in front, going into 130. Outcast now on the inside and goes through on the Mercedes, but the Mercedes tries to stay with him off track. Bartek now with 130.6 with the fastest lap of the race. And Outcast is through now in P6. SJ behind with DRS, TJ behind with DRS now against Outcast, and doesn't really use it that much. design behind Quick now. Quick in front in P3 behind Alfie and Bartek. And TJ just sliding around there on the curb. Just trying to keep it together there as we have around 5 laps to go in this Japanese Grand Prix. All the tires at the moment are from Outcast, Stander and Alfie with 10 laps. Alfie on the mediums, the rest on the hards from the oldest tires. And Bartek built himself a pretty good gap with the car behind, 2.2 seconds. That only a few laps after the restart. As SJ is now looking at the rear of the Mercedes, trying to get past him. And got a bit of a slide going on the exit of the chicane, as we have now 5 laps to go in this Japanese Grand Prix. And TJ trying to regain his E6 back. As TJ is still behind there from here, but Outcast taking a bit of a wide line on the exit of the hairpin. And SJ just closing in a bit more now. We have a huge gap to the cars in front, so this one is the fight. To be honest, right now the only battle we have in this race at the moment. As SJ thought about the moves going into turn 16. And Outcast in front trying to break the slipstream. Didn't work that well. TJ still behind and even closer than before. If we look at the last lap, TJ was slower than Outcast, and SJ was nearly 3/10 faster than the pair of them. TJ now with a 3-second time penalty. I believe Alfie before also got a 3-second time penalty before because of track limits. So at the moment SJ is in P7. As Alfie got a bit of a mistake there or something, as Luca is already at the back of the Red Bull. As SJ is right behind again, right behind them of the Mercedes, trying for the move, was too far back and didn't want it to cause a position. Didn't want it to cause a collision. That's what I wanted to say. 3 laps to go now in the Japanese Grand Prix, and SJ goes for the inside move for turn 1. Didn't really work. More on the curb than on the track. And Quick at the front, trying to get past the Red Bull. As we look at SJ right now, yet still trying to get past the Mercedes of TJ, or is he just standing behind? That's the question now. And Bartek just in front, driving away, Ray. As we now go into the final 2 laps, this time I will think about that it's the final 2 laps and not like on the last lap. Oh yeah, look, there's some. No, we have to check a flag. That happened to me before last week, so in another league, so I may forget it. May forget it again. As we look at Quickie, who is trying to get past the Red Bull, or maybe even sticking behind because Red Bull has a 3-second time penalty. No, it looks like from here wants to get past the Red Bull because Quick still wants to catch Bartek a bit. Bartek was 3/10 faster in the last lap than both of them behind. And SJ is still behind the Mercedes. Bartek with a good gap. He's under pressure from Xander, who wants to get past. Xander last lap was 3/10 faster than the Ferrari, so not unusual for the Ferrari to get overtaken, as we have a bit of battle here with Quick and the Red Bull of Alfie. As we now go into the final lap of the race, Alfie stepping behind the Alfa Romeo before turn 1, and Xander for the overtake against the Ferrari before turn 1. Xander up into P4 now. As we also look at SJ, is SJ for enough for a move? No, taken behind the Mercedes of DJ and the Ferrari just trying to get past the McLaren, sorry, and it's even Buddy. I already forgot it the whole time. It's Buddy. Yeah. Let's look at Bartek, who is now. No, we look at SJ. Now we look at Bartek, who is now going through the final corners of the Japanese Grand Prix. Great race from him. Was at the back, was at the front for a very long time. The top 2 stayed the same from start to finish. At the end result, well, only P3 changed, and at the moment it's Alfie in P3. Bartek now wins the Japanese Grand Prix in SMAL Tier 2. Quick, Luca goes second, Alfie goes third, no, Alfie goes fourth, and SJ is out. SJ and TJ retired on going into the chicane. What happened there? Oh, what? Outcast driver of the day. Alright, 4 positions against Buddy, who gained 6 positions, but okay. And let's now look at the podium. It's Bartek, our Haas pilot, who wins in Japan, and now the champagne. You don't see champagne for me because I have my particles off, so they just spraying air. But yeah, doesn't stick so much, so yeah. as we now have the result from at the moment before the FIA does something. We have Bartek winning in Japan in front of Luca, Xander, Alfie, Buddy, Outcast. Yeah, DJ and SJ retired on the final lap. Harry, Ethan, Jack and Mika retired during the race, so we not gonna know what will happen because of the incident of TJ and SJ. But yeah, let's stay around and maybe ask them in the interviews. I'll put you in starting soon, and when the interviews start, I will put you back in.